Hi folks, this is Johnny Cancer, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Dr. Chaos. And as you can see, up in the upper right hand corner there, we have just one more piece of the laser that we need to get. And once we assemble that, we will have the only weapon capable of defeating Kanbarian, the ultimate beast. I refer to him as that because that's what he's called in the instruction manual. I think it's the west wall we need to hit. Yes, yeah, remembered that. Alright, and you'll notice I didn't accidentally go into the first door when I walked into the house this time. I've been practicing. And here we are at the back part of the house. I don't know if I showed you this yet, but there's a little room back here. And the hyperspace sensor says there's a warp zone in this room. So we're going to go inside of it. And you can tell the game means business at this point because we already have the so-called mini-boss showing up right at the very beginning. And I'm actually going to do something a little strange. I'm going to rely primarily on grenades to get through this next stage. Because the boss at the end is one of the most tedious battles in the game, and also one of the harder ones, because it requires a lot of bullets. And not that we couldn't face it with the knife if we had to, but I really would rather not. Because the knife is just not that strong. Plus, I always wanted to see if I could make it through a level using exclusively grenades. And I think that I can. Well, I suppose I could use the knife too, but that's not very flashy. Oh, and we finally get a new enemy. Check that out. Exploding skulls. And this goes back to what I was saying about the game earlier when I was evaluating whether or not it was a good game. It had a lot of potential. There's a lot of good ideas in it. It's just the things that it does badly enough that you just really don't want to play beyond a certain point. And mostly it's just the repetition. If we could just had a few more background screens, a couple different enemy palettes, that would have been nice. Even if they were just palette swaps, I would have liked that. Well, here we are at the last boss, and you can see already why this guy's going to be a nightmare, because every time we shoot him, he's going to divide into a copy of himself. And I think there's going to be something like 6 or 8 on the screen at some point here. Or maybe more. But anyway, they take a lot of shots to kill. And that's using the machine gun, which is 4 times as powerful as the regular pistol. I did beat this last time, but I basically exhausted all of my ammunition, so we'll see how it goes this time. The other fun thing about it, grenades do not hurt it. As with most of the bosses, actually, except for Orange Puffy Man, who we fought way back in, I think, episode 3 or something like that. But yeah, probably the hardest boss of the game. Although I can't actually remember Kanbarian. And we already ran out of machine gun bullets. So let's hope the pistol holds out here. And I'm gonna do something I don't normally do and pick up that blue potion. Oh, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. I thought the blue potion was supposed to restore all of our health. Apparently it only restores 100 health points. Awesome. But yeah, I don't really remember how hard Kanbarian is. I don't think he's that bad. I think he's a bit of a disappointment if memory serves correctly. I think this is definitely the hardest boss we're going to face in the game. I should also point out that oh my god. This is ridiculous. This is what I'm saying, folks. I mean, just the sheer length of this is insane compared to the other bosses we fought in the game so far. I want to point out that even though I've been referring to the warp zones by number, there really is no set pattern in which you have to go through the game. You can beat the warp zones in any order that you want, with the exception of the fact that you have to get the underwater breathing apparatus, and the jump boots in order to complete certain levels. But it is a true adventure game in the sense that it's pretty open-ended. There are not too many things that you have to do in any specific order in order to beat the game. Oh, finally. Good Lord. And that is already way more than I want to do for this episode. So, I'm Johnny Cancer, and thanks for watching, folks. And I'll see you back next time when we take on Canbarian, the ultimate beast. And you'll get to see the laser beam in action.